voice working. So let's see how awkward I can get while trying to play and talk at the same time, which I am not good at doing at all. So obviously you can tell I've made it a ways through the game, which so far this is actually a really good game. Narrative's done pretty well, graphics are actually really nice. Just wish that they didn't give me the smaller screen for the broadcasting, but can't complain, it's free to broadcast, so, well, other than citing my soul over to Google, but I think that is something we're all ready to sacrifice for our broadcasting needs. What's this thing? A rock? Yep, that's a rock. Not picking up a rock. So what am I doing? What quest? Oh, did some things? Oh, okay, it's just these. Resources, picked up that thing after defeating a rock breaker. And this thing, neat. And I'll take that. Those I can't even take those, so those will burn a hole in my pocket for a while. Let's see. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Side quest. I'm a side quest junkie. So more than likely I'm going to be running up all my side quests first before actually continuing on. That one I think is close to the end. Blaster weapon box. Should probably do that. That sounds like fun. Restore. Oh, the ancient armor. Freaking! I need to know where those are. Okay, so we're gonna do this since it's fairly close. Actually, that one's closer, but that will put me even further to the end game, and I'm not doing that yet because I want to have more fun with this game. So, because I'm terrible, I did update it, right? Yes, that's the one. Okay, so call us a guy. Okay, that was useless. Okay, let's get a little bit further down. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, I'm not touching that thing way over there. That thing's nope. Thunderjaw, I think? Yes, you don't know these things. It's very good. That thing, long legs. And here we go. Oh, they ran away. Okay. How much did the one that I had? Oh, did it get killed?
Low and quiet does it.
Go collect things. Because collecting things is always a good thing to do in a video game. Oh, and there's some watchers. There we go. Alright, let's get some things. It's not what I thought it was, but that was healing. Oh, got a mod. And a scavenger box, that's nice. So, I don't think I need any more of that junk. That's better. Good old longhorn. Oh, sorry. Broadhead. It's a broadhead. so yes, going this way. So I like how I kind of copied The Witcher a little bit on the navigation of the mount, because you can just press X a few times and then just gallop through and it'll follow whatever route you're on. Hi guys, how's it going? Don't me. You jerk. This guy. Just gonna keep going. Because I'm legitimately scared of the bug. That is bigger than me. Anyway, but yeah, they kind of took a page from The Witcher. I don't know if there's any other game that did this beforehand, but when you're on the steed, you don't even have to hold anything down, it'll just follow the path for you. So you're not constantly pressing forward, just like, argh. But sometimes it kind of leads you astray. There we go. Okay, so what am I doing here? These guys hopefully don't try to kill me. I don't think they will. No, we're good. Okay, so here's a thing. There's a thing over there. Let's see how far can I take the broadhead in? Actually, no, I'm just gonna stop here. Quick save. Alrighty. And
About time you showed up. More Glen Hawks incoming.
oh yeah. I forgot I did this mission earlier. Well, not this exact one, but the prereq for it. So, okay. So let us tie down some birds. Oh, nope. There we go. No. Stop being ridiculous. Get down for a second. That was a bit unexpected. Oh, she's hitting me. AIs. AIs, you're not helping. Oh, I killed him. Okay, I thought I just knocked him out. That's my friendly one? Yes, that's the friendly one. That totally is. That's better. There we go.
More coming.
Oh, fine. Well, I'm glad I hacked the other one. I dropped it off, so that was I only got one plasma. That's okay. We'll make more. Oh, there he goes. Good job. Don't fall off yet. Okay, now you can fall if you want. Alright, what's that? Colored my hawks. Bet you were still... Yeah, still the one that I brought. Still from my side.
Holding!
Sorry, buddy. Served me well enough. Alright, so where is... There you are.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Yes, I don't need you to hold my hand. Thank you very much for acknowledging my competency. Okay, so that's an exam for that. Yeah, definitely some more hardpoint arrows. There we go. Alright, so... Sometimes I like it in this game whenever they have the trace of a thing. Okay. Whenever they make you use the focus to track things, you can actually like track things without having to use the focus. I really like that. I don't know how many people have tried that before, but usually I say, oh, you gotta follow these tracks, like cart tracks or animal tracks or something. And again, you can do it without the focus power at all. You can just, well, I think you have to use it so that you can get the next, like, marker to continue the quest. But you don't have to highlight the track if you don't want to. There's some other stuff. Horde Plant Hawks.
More contacts.
Is interesting. There's a whole bunch of snap malls. Is it nothing but snap malls? Yeah. Snap mall, snap mall. Interesting. Alright, hey. Here from
Not here, baby.
investigate the area. So, at this point, that's what I was talking about with the investigation.
Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blinds.
Like that.
Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
Yeah. But if you want, you do not have to use this. You can actually just... here.
Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
Let's see the footprints. And there you can track people down without having to actually use the focus. Still on track. Still on track. The climbing was done really well. In this game, I do like.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
Sounds like
I'm
a personal
sorry about
problem.
that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
Ah.
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
Well, this is
No one
normally the
wins
person
if
I
we
am.
fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
We've been harvesting Snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
I'm pretty sure I have
If I
one.
get the
Take
last
it.
heart,
Go.
do you promise to stay away?
It's a good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one.
Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once only. Stay here till I get back.
Pretty sure I already have one, unless it's gonna make me go get one. Yeah, I have to gather one. Do I even have one? Swamp Mall. Actually, I may not even have one. I think I use Grazer, Scrapper, Strider, Watcher. Yeah, no, I don't even have one, so I do have to go get it. Oh, that was... Okay, not as bad a decision as I thought it was. Okay. Guess I'll take it. Let's see. Let's get a quick save. Swap malls and broadheads. Oh, another thing I like about this game is that there is practically no invisible walls. I say practically. There are a couple that I found, but only after I like mountain goated up somewhere in... Where did I find it? Like it was up in this area where it's I wanted to get here or here. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get there, to get here, and there's not really a way to go to get up there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go around here, jump all of this, and then it gives you the warning of, it's like, hey, you're going out of the play area. If you don't turn back soon, we're gonna load your last save. And I respect that, like, a lot in development.
Jaws on that thing. Snap it right in half.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take your snap jawsiness. Alright, so go kill it. I appreciate it. Go collect stuff around here. A bunch of broadheads. I don't know why, sometimes that texture is in green. Excuse me. It's more yellow. It's weird. Okay. Not collecting that. This, not collecting. Rock. I got a rock. Oh. I gotta pick this one up. Get this thing over here. Yay, free money. Climb. Alright, here's your heart. Now get out.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
Got a little bit more aggressive than I really wanted to say there. Oh, hey, person. Who's gonna support me in the Hunter's Lounge? Excuse me as I rob these people blind. Oh, okay, it's the last trap. I don't really use traps at all, I just need to sell them. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't. So, yeah.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Yeah, we'll totally take that trick down. You guys are total dick. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta get more blazing suns. And that'll just probably come across as I continue the game. Because I found plenty of places to get into, but I don't have anything to get into the place with. Same thing there, I almost get to this one, but it's like just cut off. So I think those two are connected. Probably. So, anyway, so let's take a look, see, back to quest. Yeah, we're just gonna go right back there. I would fast travel, but I don't like loading screens for broadcasting, because you watch my first one without the voice, it just did not go well. I spent like the first 2 minutes just waiting for the screen to load. So, I don't want to do that to everyone. So, just gonna ride back. And I do like how once you kill a machine, you can, and you jump on a steed, it just kind of pushes the body out of the way with that metal clang. I'm gonna try keeping episodes down to like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour if I'm like almost done with a quest. And I'll try to leave off at appropriate intervals. But anyway, yeah, I'm still just really good game so far. You guys, I'm just gonna continue on here. Should I fight it? You know what? For your entertainment. It's probably, no, I can handle it. Strength is electricity. Doesn't really have any weakness besides, not tear damage, but, wait, no, yeah, that is tear damage, which, that does a really good job. So, yeah, I definitely want to keep the heavy armor on. I can override this if I want
That
to.
thing is huge. And built to fight.
Oh, you don't say alloy. You almost want to keep saying alloy for some reason. But what I want to do is take out its main gun first. The disc launchers. Okay. Is it attacking something? It's attacking it. Oh, there's some poor saps that thing. Ah, it is. Okay. Mega. Oh yeah, I forgot to take a break. Oh, lasers. Lasers. That's nice. Alright, one more through. Whoa, totally forgot about you. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
What do I have to leave behind? Yeah, I will totally leave behind some modification that I don't really care about, like these guys. 12, 10. Yeah, definitely. Drop it when it's worth 10. Nah, I won't drop all of them because I can still make some money. A lot more money off of rares than uncommons. Alright, some dead dudes. I don't mind. Take this stuff for money. Cool. I wonder if it's a rock. Probably a rock. Yep, that's a rock. More healings. Great. I'll take that. There's another heavy weapon. Oh, that was yes, I know you're here. Something else I think that. So you have the dismount, well, you have the mount and dismount button, and then you also have the jump button. You can't jump off. That's cool, you can jump on. You don't always have to press the button. See how mountain goats you are. Yes, no, 1 second. Oh. This should do it. There we go. Sun to the sun.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
Praise the sun, I guess. I mean, it's a good looking game. If only this was broadcasted in 1080 instead of 720 where they kind of leave it. Hey, you. I need to sell some things to you. Anything green. Just auto sale. And then anything that's just has a single trait I will sell unless it's like really high. 4% that's resist, 17 resist, 30 resist. What do I need to do? I need to just freaking use these. Yes, now I can modify weapons, and I can just trade stuff out. Okay, so this is the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter really could use more handling. But I do like how I love getting tear up so far. Tear. 60% handling, though. I mean, it kind of needs it so he can shoot faster. That almost maxes out tear on those specific rounds for tear. Should just put more damage on the regular rounds. Well, this one, it's not that big of a difference, and I get a little bit of extra handling. Like that sucker almost maxes out tear. Well, not almost, but a pretty freaking long way. You know, I'm gonna do this one. Okay. It's just the regular hunter bow. So... Ooh, look at that handling. 44, 48. This one doesn't have shock at all, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Handling. 60% handling. Have to. Let's take a look. See, that does nothing but up. There's no shock on here, so... I do need to add some fire damage. I really do need to add some fire damage. AC cutting on. One has freeze. I don't want to use one that has freeze if I don't need to. Nah, I can always take them out now. I don't have to get rid of them permanently. Standard arrows I'm not looking to get a lot of damage out of. Probably go for, yeah, but I'll go for that. Yes, the warbow. Well, I'm definitely getting some of these. Freeze cool. What says freeze and shock, and it's not by that much, so. Some handling would definitely be yeah, definitely this. Add some shock and some handling. None of these really have, none of these have tear, so there's no point throwing that on there. Shock and damage. I'm probably gonna do shock and damage. Or should I just... Or should I just do handling? All that ice, though. No, yeah, I'm gonna do that. You probably handling. It's gonna have so much handling. I don't really care about the tear. It's just all about putting the enemies down. upping that damage. Attack with the same. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that. Need to sell some of these other ones. Oh, yeah, I got an extra skill point, so I can finally do double shot. Get the little. There you go. Oh, I must have.
Wonderful.
Alright. Actually, is there anything else I can sell? I try to sell multiples unless it's something like that. And definitely all the things that are only meant for selling for metal shards. Sell that. I like to keep one of everything if possible. But if it says like purely for selling for shards, it's gone. Or if I have a freaking boatload of a resource, just oh yeah, that's right. They don't. We're not interested in buying your sticks. We can go and get it ourselves. That should free up some space. Yeah. Should.
I prefer the one about the Sun Priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
It's not funny how well protected this section is compared to the rest. Then again, I guess when you get to the center of a nation, they tend to pile on security. Yes, you just stomp all of your spears to the ground, because reasons, I guess. You know, in a way, this game reminds me of Mario. And that way is, and in the way in which it reminds me of Mario, it's the fact
A moment
that
of your time, Outlander?
she will just keep running and running and running, all the way till you get to where you want to go. Whether it be for a couple of minutes, or if you want to run the entire stretch of this freaking continent. Alright, Mr. Jerkbag over here.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No! Look at her! She's lowborn, a savage.
See what I mean?
This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements, and Sun King Avad decreed the Lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun
Oh,
King is
snap.
indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the Lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the Lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the Lodge,
I now pronounce you...
even though
Wait,
Tarkus is
oh,
barely
sorry.
cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Yeah, you go do that. Dick.
This is a good day.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
Oh, snap.
They died in a massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
Because he killed them.
How did your family come to be members of the lodge?
Or had them
Karja
killed.
noble houses have sent sons to the lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with him.
The
Nor would he
subtitle
want
was
their
wrong.
names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited
Whenever
most
this
from
is
their
done
deaths.
broadcasting, go
Assis.
back, look at it. She said, and like, what was it? The voice said, I should have been fighting by his side. Whenever the subtitle came up, it said, I should have been fighting with my father.
Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Well, I will, because freaking screw that guy over there. I never noticed that they put that thing in here. You know, it's kind of, you know, it's easy to miss, right? I mean, put that,
Oh, it's good to be sitting down.
you know, you just come in here and you're like, you know, oh, look, there's a bar, there's a thing, whatever the thing was again. And then look at it and say, oh, yeah, so easy to miss. So easy to miss. I totally forgot this things. I ended up not long neck yet. Anyway. But it's the... No, it's not the corrupted. It's the Red Eye Watcher. Oh, well, anyway. I went there to look at the name of the Thunderjaw. Yes, Thunderjaw. Anything over here? Haven't checked. Anything for me to acquire? Doesn't look it. It's okay.
Round up a wrecking crew from Pitchcliff. Take it to these shadow Karja.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What can I do for you today?
Need to trade sons.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to...
Yes.
How are the trials going for you? Have enough marks for a while?
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem.
Yep, and I will be doing that some other time. Let's see, what do I have to do? Actually, I am 1 short on the first set of metal flowers, and I found the merchant that wants to buy them. Also, 1 short on the ancient vessels, aka the mugs. And same thing for the Bonku? Bonak, I believe is how they pronounce it. Little figurines. So I'm either going to go find the last metal flower of this set, and the last one of the ancient vessels, or I'm going to go do, there's these weapon lodge things. Yeah, corrupted zone, I need to go back and clear that out. But for now, God, it's such a big map. Like, I know it's not like the biggest map of all times, but sorry if that was a spoil. Keep my mouth shut. But have I not gone to that one yet? I have. I may not have. Anyway, sidetracked. Getting sidetracked is definitely something that happens to me quite often. So, anyways, what you staring at? Alright, well, that will do it for me for this midnight oil burning session. So, I will see you guys another time.